Hi there and welcome. It's Tracy at stampinwithtracy.com, and today we're going to make a little box. I love making boxes and I make them for all kinds of things, and this time I wanted a box that I could put a gift card in. So what I did is I made it exactly so that a gift card would sit right on top. I love Vera Bradley. And then inside I shredded, I cut our cardstock very thin and then just scrunched it up. And I've got a coordinating, what do you call this? Coordinating stuff inside the box. That works. And your gift card just fits nice and perfectly on the top. Now this one is Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. And this other one we're going to do is Bermuda Bay. I did Bermuda Bay for both the top and the bottom. So we'll do this one. And we're going to start with some cardstock. The pieces that you'll cut are very similar in size, so I've just wrote top and bottom. But the bottom piece is going to measure 4 1/8 by 5 1/2, and the top 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now we are going to score these, and you're going to score them both at the same measurement. Now this is no longer available, this paper trimmer, but you want to use something that you can score with. So I'm going to score both of these at 1 inch. All the way around. Might have helped if I had taken that off. And 1 inch. Okay, and what I want to tell you about the bottom is that in order for this to fit, the top to fit on it, you need to cut a smidge off of 2 connecting sides. And this, well, it looks like I lost the other piece, but this is how much I cut off. Now, it's possible you can cut too much and then the top isn't going to fit on real well, but you could always add ribbon. But if you don't cut some off of both 2 connecting sides, you're not going to be able to get that lid on, okay? So we're going to go ahead and score this one again at 1 inch all the way around. Yeah, it works having the post-it there. All right, now we're done with that. And we're going to get our scissors out and do some cutting. We'll go ahead and do the top first. So I like to cut, we're going to cut on the score line up to that score line. I prefer this to be the horizontal way. I prefer to do it the vertical way. And then I've got those tabs at the ends. And so I'm going to cut up to that score line and then just cut little pieces out like this. This will make the top look nicer. So just cut, notch, notch. And then we'll do the same thing for this one. So the directions are very similar, except for your measurements. You're going to do the exact same thing. Okay, up to the score line, notch, notch. All right. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to burnish all of our score lines. Your box is going to come together a lot nicer if you have nice crisp folds. So I'm going to pull that top. Okay, but first, before we do that, I have a little notch here, so that just is a little easier to open it. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to taking a 1/2 inch circle punch, and you're going to do about halfway up, and then just try and get it even, and do that. And then we'll do it over here on the other side. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get a nice burnishing. And then we'll do that to, now we know which one's the top and which is the bottom because we've got those. So go ahead and do that to all these pieces. All right, so this is the way the box would come together, just like that. So what you want to do is turn it over, and then we're going to put some multi-purpose glue on our tabs. Don't want to use too much. You could also use tear and tape. I would not use snail. It's going to fall apart. And you're just going to bring those sides up, hold it, bring that up. And because we cut those little notches, you're not seeing any excess paper there. It took me a long time to realize that that's what I needed to do. All right, we'll add our glue. Oopsie. There we go. Just make sure you hold it. Nice thing with the glue is you've got a little give there. All right, so then you would shred some paper to put inside. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Turn it over. And your glue. It's going to spread when you fold it over, so you don't need to go, oops, I don't think I got that. Or that one. Of course, I discover it after the glue's on. There we go. Bring this one over. And we'll do this. I used to shy away from the glue, but I've been using it a lot more now. If you're not careful, it can get really, really messy. But boy, is it strong. All right, and now it fits on there just perfectly. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put some Designer Series paper on the front. I used our Brights 6x6 Designer Series paper. Here's the piece, and this measures 3 1/4 by 2 inches. Now you could go ahead and do this before you assembled your box, but you can still do this. And again, you could use snail for this piece if you wanted. And we'll just get it right on the top there. So cute. All right, now the stamp set that I'm using is, okay, I'm going to just push this down a little bit. All right, the stamp set we're using is Beautiful Friendship, and birthdays are the best. Now with this one, I used Gorgeous Grape to do that, and then these are our Noble Peacock Rhinestones, and I use those on both. But we're going to use that one along with the Bermuda Bay ink. All right, let me grab my paper. I love the boldness of these, all these sentiments. So pretty. All right, and we're going to cut that out with a 2-inch circle punch. And then we're going to cut a piece of Bermuda Bay with the Starburst Punch. These two coordinate really nicely together. And I'm going to use snail actually for the bottom of this. And then we're going to put dimensionals on the back. If you've watched my videos, I like to use a lot of dimensionals. And we'll just put this right on the bottom, right on the top of the box. And then we're going to add those noble peacock right like that. Put on some of my noble peacock rhinestones. Fortunately, right now they're on back order, but they should be in a few weeks. Oh, got a stray rhinestone there. So I'll put this down here. Oh, I just love these, and everyone else does too. They've been so popular. And there you go, a nice box. It's the perfect size for a gift card. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you'd like to place an order, you'll see where you can do that at the end of the video. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.